When traveling to Hawaii, there are several different islands to go to with so many things to do on different islands. But today we're going to the biggest island, which is Kailua, Kona. And we're going to the highest point of this island, which is the mountain Mauna Kea. Mauna Kea, one of the 6 volcanoes that have formed the island of Hawaii, is actually the tallest mountain on Earth. Okay, you may ask, wait a minute, the tallest mountain is the Mountain Everest, right? Well, the Mountain Everest is the highest, but Mauna Kea is actually the tallest because most of the mountains are actually below water. So the whole mountain is actually way taller than Mountain Everest, and it is roughly the same height in the atmosphere where the commercial airplanes fly. The elevation of Mauna Kea is 13,803 feet, which is about 14,000 feet. It's still pretty high. So if you do plan to visit, make sure that you are prepared because some people may react to the high altitude. Not only is Mauna Kea the tallest mountain in the world, it's also considered one of the most sacred places in Hawaii. In ancient times, Mauna Kea was considered the realm of gods, and it was where the native Hawaiians connect to the god and the cosmos. It's also governed by the god of ice because the mountain is actually covered by snow in some of the seasons. Look how beautiful it is, and today we are taking a sunset tour to the summit of Mauna Kea. I am so excited after looking through some of the pictures online. Before we go on this tour, we need to go find a place to eat because you don't want to eat too close to the time that you go up to the mountains because potentially you could throw up because of the high altitude. So let's go find some food. Ali Gardens Marketplace. Okay, we're here at this marketplace. We're gonna go grab some lunch. Wow, we could probably buy some stuff. Actually, I have heard of this Ali'i marketplace for tourists on one of those YouTube videos about travel to Hawaii. So I'm just so excited to finally be here, do some shopping, and taste some Kona coffee. Kona coffee ranks really high in the world, and it's definitely my favorite coffee right now. This one is really good. Ferrari coffee. It's really good. I'll put the link down below. Yeah, it's really good. Get the vanilla macadamia. I'll put it down below. Thank you so much.
You have a good day.
You too. My coffee, it tastes really good. It's really good. All you need to do is to grind it and then put it in a K-cup, and then you can use Keurig. There are many shops here for souvenirs, jewelry, art, and hand soap, man-made, handmade stuff. Very cool. If you are looking for some souvenirs, you can definitely come here for a shop. And there are also several restaurants or food trucks that you can definitely try. Although I don't think Hawaii is fully opened yet, so the wait time is crazy. We decided to eat at this The Shack place, and the food actually tastes pretty okay. It's just the wait time. We waited for the whole hour to get our food.
That's mine.
Okay, yeah. That's shrimp.
Shrimp fried rice.
Yeah.
Who got a shrimp fried rice? Okay. Fried rice.
No, I got barbecue fried rice.
Right. Yep. It's shrimp fried rice.
You picked the meat.
Wait, I got the barbecue fried rice.
That is barbecue fried rice.
Oh, I thought it's the Chinese barbecue.
No, they don't have it.
Okay, that's okay. I like shrimp.
Where's my mac and cheese?
It was either brisket
Oh,
or
it's on
shrimp.
top.
This is shrimp taco? What did you get?
Brisket with mac and cheese.
Oh.
This is a bowl.
Oh,
Barbecue
okay.
brisket
Mac
bowl.
and cheese underneath. Burger?
Pulled pork sandwich.
Oh. You got the fish taco?
Fish taco.
Are these supposed to be shrimp? They're not shrimp.
That's not shrimp, that's fish, I'm telling you.
There were only 2 workers at the food truck. They were definitely understaffed, so some of us were getting the wrong food, but that is okay. I did like my food, but the portion was small, so I got hungry really easily after I ate my lunch. The price was really high, which is normal for Hawaii.
Sticky rice, it's pretty good.
I think mine tastes fine. Mine tastes good. I'm happy.
But Brandon didn't like his barbecue.
No. My meat is garbage.
Yours is
I
not
think mine's
good.
really good.
Mine's pretty good.
But I also think it's because we live in Texas. We have the best barbecue in the world.
So,
Yeah, I will buy something that's like more local.
it is local.
Well-
Barbecue Hawaii.
No. Well, but
After lunch, we rested for about 1 hour and then we got on the tour of Mauna Kea. I am so excited. So one of the cool part about this tour is that of course you have to take the bus tour to go up because like you can't drive your own car there because you need a 4-wheel drive to the summit. Another reason is that I think the tour is totally worth it because it's pretty cool to listen to the personal stories of living in Hawaii, especially in the Big Island, by our different bus drivers. It's actually crazy. Our bus driver actually had some crazy encounter with the volcano eruptions because he was a park ranger. Okay, so before you go on this tour, here are some of the tips. First, don't eat too much before you go, or eat and then rest a little bit. But at the same time, make sure you take some food with you or make sure you eat because this tour starts at 3:20 and it's such a long drive and it doesn't end until 10:30. So you're basically on the mountains in the middle of nowhere. Another thing is take advantage of any bathrooms you can find because once you're up, you're on your own, you're using the porta potties. But yeah, let's go.
Over at Leilani Estates, and that fissure was right next to the road, lava being pumped out. It's called, they call it a curtain of fire. When you get continuous fountains out of a fissure, they call it a curtain fire. Now, to give you kind of a visual perspective,
Mauna Kea is over 1 million years old. Even though the last eruption is estimated to be maybe 4,000, 4,500 years ago, it's not considered extincted. It's a dormant volcano, meaning that there is still a possibility that it will one day awaken and erupt again. Mauna Kea is a shield volcano, which means it's very broad, very wide in terms of its shape. And the road trip to Mauna Kea is actually really fun because you're actually driving through a lot of different weather. It rained, it got dry, it rained again. And also we can see a lot of cinder cones, lava, and different colors and everything around you. But trust me, it is actually really far.
it's solid rock. So for it to split it open is a huge amount of energy. It involves explosions and crashing and banging and earthquakes. So Bud and I are racing down the road when all of a sudden that
Wow, look at this beautiful rainbow. It's so clear, you can clearly see through all of the colors. Okay, it's not uncommon to see rainbows in Hawaii because the special weather and the climate, which creates a lot of water drops or mist and fog. At the same time, there's also sun in the sky, which creates the rainbow. But hey, there's several rainbows following us this whole way. And according to Hawaiian culture, rainbows, they symbolizes faith, hope, and I would take it as a happy sign. So I'm just sitting in my car enjoying these beautiful rainbows, and you can even see the end of the rainbows, which is generally not happening when you live in the city. The first stop is at the visitor center. So the visitor center is located about like 9,000 feet, and basically we're supposed to take a rest here to acclimate and to go shopping or a restroom because this is the last regular restroom. And you can kind of tell that some of the clouds are already below us, which is really cool. And of course, you may actually try to sense your body to make sure your body is okay, because some people already have their high altitude reactions at this level. Hey guys, we're here at Mauna Kea. Here's a rainbow. Isn't it great? Okay, so right now we're at 9,000 feet altitude, and this is the rainbow that's been following us this whole time. And then here's the visitor center. So we're gonna recoup here at 9,000 feet, and then we're gonna go up to almost 14,000 feet, and we're gonna do the observatory tour. I'm so excited. It's a good sign. Okay, now let's go use the restroom. Like and subscribe. Okay. It's really cold here, but they actually have a coat. They provide a coat, and we brought a heavy jacket, so it should be fine. Okay, and it's also super high elevation, so don't eat too much when you go up this high. Just saying, but I just ate a lot. But I'm always hungry, as you know. Okay, let's go. Hey, no fly drones out. Did you see? See, I told you. Okay, let's go. It was actually really cold. It wasn't cold enough to wear the parka, which is like a huge coat, but at the same time my whole body was shaking. So if you do go, make sure you wear a lot, like a long sleeve jacket when you go up, because it gets really cold up there. And at the summit, the oxygen level is actually 40% less than the normal oxygen level, although I didn't really feel that because all I felt was coldness. But I also really enjoyed the crisp air because I just love being up there. Are we gonna go see the silver plant?
Yes.
Where is it?
The rainbow's gone though. We saw the double rainbow. No, I know, but it was really go down here.
We're gonna go see a silver plant, silver sword. Okay. Interesting. Sure. What do you do?
Just put your foot in it.
Is it doing anything?
Yeah, that's good.
Brush your shoes before you go high. Okay. It's actually pretty cool. I thought it would be way colder than this, but once we get on the top of the 14,000 feet, it's going to be colder. Now it's actually pretty cool. You rarely get this super nice, cool, chilly weather this time of the month. So I'm actually enjoying this, but once you're up, it's going to be like 32 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe, so you definitely need a coat, but don't worry, they will provide you with a coat. So all you need is a jacket for this area, but they said if you need it right now, they can actually provide you right now. I'm actually really excited. I like this weather. This weather is actually like my favorite temperature. A little bit chilly, but not too cold. You need a jacket and wear long pants, but like it's not too cold. I'm gonna vlog this, take some cool pictures, and then we're gonna go down a little bit and observe the sky. So this is the silver sword. Okay, here we go. And this is the only one? Well, that's crazy. Wow. So he said like it's almost gone, right? And they're bringing it back or something. Really? This one is not doing too well. They probably just brought it back.
Take a picture with it.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, there's like a baby one right here.
Oh, really? Here's a baby silver sword.
But look at the dirt, it's like different colors of brown.
It's like a greenish brown, I want to say, like greenish, grayish brown. So this is a baby silver sword?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I hope you're doing well. Grow bigger, higher, taller. Here's the Seek app, basically, and you can scan it. So we're going to try if it recognizes rare creature. So basically you would do is you like, oh, Hawaiian silver sword. Come on. It's pretty cool.
It already knew?
Yeah, you already knew.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
See, that's how it works. So just download this one. I have no affiliation with them, but I just thought it's pretty cool because a lot of times I have questions about these exotic plants and I can just easily snap a pic and it tells you what it is. Yay! Do you have any idea what it is? It looks like it's built to worship something. Maybe the mountain god? What's a headstone? Oh, it could be. It looks like one. The weather is gonna be cruel. Below 10 degrees Fahrenheit and high winds. As low as 40 degrees below zero. Snow and ice. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Falling ice. This is crazy. Okay, now going to the gift shop. Alright guys, this is a cinder cone. It's glowing in red because of the iron oxide. It looks really pretty. Yeah, this is like magical colors. Alright, let's go.
The road got really steep really quickly after we passed the visitor center. Yeah, it wasn't bad until now. So basically, from here, it's required that you use a four-wheel drive. And of course, normal people can't go up there. You have to take a tour. But the view is absolutely amazing. As you can see, like the sky's pretty blue and you can see the clouds are like below us, above us, and among us. But it's definitely a bumpy ride. And they actually don't build like a pavement road because our tour guide said that like this area is actually constantly like covered by sand and stuff, so it's actually not worth it to build a paved road. So mainly I think every week there is a big car coming and just to maintain the flatness of the road. So it looks really dangerous and scary, but honestly, I kind of wish that one day, maybe one day, I can hike up from here. Maybe not all the way from the bottom, just maybe hike up from the visitor center. I thought it would be really cool.
So yeah, Mauna Kea itself is just about 1 million years old. It's also been covered by glaciers at least several times in the past. Also, pretty cool, while covered by glaciers, it's erupted.
Well, looks like we're in the clouds now.
You know, they'll heat it up red hot and dip it in quenching oil while it's red hot. Resembles a river flowing downhill. We'll get a better view as we go up. This is the area where there's 5 major cinder cones, each said to house a different Hawaiian god or deity. These deities all took on water form to the Hawaiians. That's because they knew these clouds touching the mountain up here are dense rain-bearing clouds, and just by touching the land, they'll condense back into water. At which point it'll trickle back through thousands of feet of lava rock until it hits the underground network of lava tubes that make up our watershed. The Hawaiians would always build their villages right next to these freshwater springs, and they knew it was supplied by the mountain up here.
Now present to you are the Mauna Kea observatories. These are a number of independent astronomical research facilities and large telescope observatories located at the summit of Mauna Kea. So this location is near ideal because it's really dark and there is no light pollution. There is low humidity, you can see a lot of stars, there's a high elevation, and it's very clean air, good weather, low latitude location. So this is nearly perfect to build these observatory buildings. However, the building of these observatories are fairly controversial because Mauna Kea is central in Native Hawaiians' religion and culture. So by building these observatories, it's interrupting the Hawaiians' religious practice and their goddess house. And also there are several environmental reasons as well.
Maxwell Telescope. It was built in the mid-80s
and it was the biggest sub-millimeter satellite in the world at 15 meters across when it was built. Now, what sub-millimeter is a combination of microwave, radio wave, and infrared wave. Now, since it's below visible light, that means they can actually study astronomy during the daytime with these. Yeah, really, really cool setup. Most astronomy seems to be based on the infrared spectrum. They can gather way more intelligence with it. You guys might have noticed on the way up here, though, it was changing. In 20 minutes, we'd see it clear up and blow over. Yeah, so this cinder cone out to our front and to our right.
Alright, you can see the sun right here, and I'm pretty sure the window is a little bit foggy because it's really warm in the bus and really cold outside. But I was really excited because although it was really foggy and a little bit drizzling, but you can still see the sun, and our tour guide actually said that usually clouds, they don't climb this high. They only touch the mountains, but they don't really cover the mountains. The only time when it actually looks like this is when it's about to snow, which it didn't on the day of our visit. So this is actually very rare condition of the weather, and it only happened 3 times within the past 5 months.
It's kind of sad. This is like the 3rd time this happened. So we're not seeing the sunset.
The only other idea I would have is we could try the sub-millimeter array again. It's closer to that side of the mountain.
Hey, the rain stopped. Kind of. Okay, this is where it's supposed to have the sunset. Silent hill happened. So we're just admiring the fog, the rain fog. Hey, this kind of reminds me of my hometown.
It was actually pretty sad because we rode on the bus for about 4 hours, but we didn't see any sunset. But that's just the truth to life. Sometimes things happen, and this is honestly an even more rare occasion. You can see sunset anytime, but you can't see this fog. Well, I guess you could, but not at this height.
Everyone say Manahuna! Alright, ready? Manahuna!
Okay, we can kind of see a little bit of color. The rain kind of stopped, which is pretty cool actually. And oh, apparently everyone is right there. There's a observatory tower.
Because you're blocked from all the elements.
Oh wow, it's actually not cold here.
Yeah, it's not cold here.
Wow, this feels pretty cool.
Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up for the sacrifices I made. We came here for you
Thumbs up, subscribe. We came all the way to 14,000 feet, but then the sun was just hiding.
And I even got out of the car just so I could fart.
But
a lot.
But I do want to say the air is really, really fresh. My allergy is gone.
And I even got out of the car just so I could fart.
But
Get out! I was holding it in for like an hour. What's up?
Well, we appreciate your consideration of the whole bus. Yeah, well, it's actually pretty cool, I want to say. I still think it's worth it, even though we don't have the sunset. I think I really I rarely come up this high. This is the tallest mountain in the world. And that means something. I think if I have an antenna, then the antenna should work. But we have a little bit of sunset color, which is not
It's recommended that you wear long pants.
Yeah, definitely. It's really, really windy here.
He's short.
Over there too.
Here, you want me to hold the camera? You can jump up in the air.
What do you mean?
You can do your little jump deal. Go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hold on.
But you gotta get farther away.
Put my
Because I can't see anything. Cause it's
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. I'm not just a dummy. I jump really, really high.
okay. There you go.
It's actually not that cold minus the face. The tallest mountain in the world, guys.
Until I go to Mount Everest.
No, you're not. Can you not go high? I'm jumping jack. I'm gonna increase my stamina here.
Okay, let's go.
My
Stop.
fitness coach
It's too cold.
is so proud of me.
Alright, let's get back in. It's too cold.
Okay, we're gonna go back in, guys. Yay!
Okay, how do you stop it? How do you...
Aloha!
Here, I can't see. I can't see it to stop. Alright, let's get back in.
So on our way here, we were expecting to get a photo like this. By the way, this was also taken in a Hawaiian mountain, but I think it was in the island of Maui, and it was taken by my brother-in-law, Wanga Life on Instagram. Or maybe I was expecting an aesthetic picture like this. Well, that would be so cool if you stand on top of the world looking down at the sun. But hey, instead we got a photo like the Silent Hill, which I think it's still pretty cool because when do you ever get a white backdrop like this? But still, I do want to say the whole experience is still worth it, and the fact that we didn't get the sunset picture kind of makes me want to go back again because I really like to be on top of the mountain. I didn't have any high altitude symptoms, which is shocking because about 8 years ago, when I went to the Yellowstone National Park, at the highest part of the park, I actually had really severe high altitude problem, which means that over the past 8 years, I actually increased my stamina a lot. So that's why I felt like exercising definitely improved health. So I don't know, I still felt pretty good and I kind of wanted to go back again, I know. But the tour actually didn't end here. We were just going down to the visitor center again to do the stargazing. And honestly, it was raining so hard on our way down, and nobody thought that the sky would clear up just for 1 hour for us to do our stargazing activity. But hey, our prayers are answered. And just out of nowhere, the sky just cleared for just 1 hour and 1 hour only, and we were able to see Saturn. We were able to take a cool picture together with our Beat Saber. And the coolest thing, actually, I saw the first ever moonbow in my life. So moonbow or moon rainbow is actually a very, very rare phenomenon. A moonbow or a moon rainbow or a night white rainbow is basically a rainbow produced by moonlight rather than direct sunlight. Moonbows are much rarer than rainbows. First of all, the moon has to be at least like the brightest phase, either full moon or very close to full moon. Another thing is the moon must be very low in the sky at the elevation or less than 42 degrees. So it's basically at the beginning of the evening after the sunset when the moon is rising. In addition, the night sky must be very, very dark because moonbow are not easily observed and it's not as bright as rainbow, so the sky has to be completely dark for you to actually see a moonbow. Another thing is that there must be water droplet, such as the rain or like from a waterfall. So all of these conditions have to be met at the same time for a moonbow to appear. I feel like even though I missed sunset, rainbow is actually way more rare than sunset, which made this trip super special, and I feel like Mauna Kea Goddess, you're treating us really well.
Alrighty, that's it for today's vlog. Our tour, our trip to Mauna Kea. Hope you enjoyed.
Link in the description below.
So make sure you subscribe, ring the notification bell, and it's been a really great experience. It's like one of a kind experience, I want to say, because like rarely I have a chance to do something like that, so highly recommend. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, visit Hawaii if you can, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, check out my other travel vlogs too. Bye!
Mahalo.
What I told you about, do you feel it?